when I created the external hard drive for those retired examiners, when I created those, I didn't just copy paste the data onto the drive. I used a tool that, again, hash value verifies everything it takes from the original and putting it on the hard drive. It may not be what you're asking.
That is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Right? And so I believe they'll hear from, Drew's going to hear from Jackie Northrop, who's now retired from the FBI.
That's correct.
And Thomas Tedder, who was the director of the NTR CFL prior to you, correct?
Correct.
And so they, of course, don't have access to FBI files since they're not FBI employees anymore.
Correct.
So, and I guess we kind of skipped over this, but when you do an extraction or make a forensic image, you provide typically 3 copies, I believe.
Usually we try to give multiple copies. One for law enforcement, one for kind of maybe just throwing evidence, then one for the district attorney's office. There may be some, and we've had them where we also get requests from defense and we may provide a copy to them as well.
And so the ones that are in evidence now, and you and I have had other trials together where I've come over to you at the FBI's office and I'm like, here's a disc, and you're like, I'm not going to testify to that. Is that fair?
Correct. He's brought a disc that you or somebody's made and to try to slim it down, and he brings it to me on, no, that's not my disc. I didn't make that disc. I don't know what's on it. If I'm going to testify, I have to testify to my own disc or hard drive or whatever that may be.
And so in this case, what's in here are the full extractions that have not been manipulated. They are forensic copies. I don't even know if copies are a word. Forensic.
They're full. They're full, correct. They're copies. The only, just to be accurate, these are not the raw images or the raw extractions. Those are the derivatives.
And these are exact duplicates of the ones
Yes,
you maintain over at your office.
correct.
And you gave those to me. I'll pass it to you.
Any further questions?
May I have just one moment? And I just want to make sure that, I mean, I don't want to belabor the point, but your job is to,
That's I'll agree with that. Yeah, I mean, it's accurate. Yes, I
I
mean,
mean, in other words, you don't have anything to do with determining what happened.
correct.
You don't have on anything that's alleged on November 11th, 2020.
Correct. We're objecting. Here's what you asked for in this case.
And therefore, you can't identify any of the people. I mean, you can say that this picture is the same picture that I extracted, but beyond that, you can't say this person's this person or that person's that person.
Correct.
I'll pass it.
Anything else for this witness?
No, Your Honor, nothing further from the state.
All right, may this witness be released?
No objection.
No objection.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please call your next.
State calls Juan Hernandez.
Good afternoon.
You swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
I swear.
spell your name for the record?
Yes, Juan Hernandez, first name Juan, last name Hernandez.
How are you currently employed?
I work for the Mount Pleasant Police Department.
Where is Mount Pleasant?
It's about a 2-hour drive east on Interstate 30.
And how long have you been with the Mount Pleasant Police Department?
A little over 17 years.
This jury has previously heard what it takes to become a certified police officer, training, field training. Is that kind of the same thing that you went through?
That's correct.
And what is your current position?
I'm a narcotics sergeant.
Were you working the night of November 23rd of 2020?
Yes.
Do you recall what you were doing that night?
I was working highway interdiction on Interstate 30.
You said highway,
Interdiction.
what's highway interdiction?
It's basically the enforcement off of highway, and we look for people that are transporting drugs, large amounts of U.S. currency, etc.
Is that common kind of out where you are?
It's very common off of Interstate 30, yes.
Do you recall stopping a vehicle that night?
Yes.
What kind of vehicle was that?
Gray Challenger, Dodge Challenger.
Can I approach?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 627 through 767. Can you please review these photos and see if you recognize them?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 630. Do you recognize this disc?
Yes.
And how are you, oh, go ahead.
It's an in-car video from a patrol car.
And that's your signature at the bottom?
Yes, ma'am.
And you previously viewed this disc prior to today?
Yes.
I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 631. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
And what is this?
It's a body cam footage.
And do you think that these photos in this video will help aid the jury in what investigation that you conducted that night?
Yes, ma'am.
For State's Exhibit 627 through 676, 630, and 631 for all purposes.
627.
Yes, Your Honor, 627 through 676.
627, 626.
676.
All right.
And 631 and 630 for all purposes.
We don't have an objection to the, photographs, which are, 627 through 676 is what we have as in photographs. These are audio and video recordings, that we believe contain, hearsay. And so we would object to any of the hearsay that's contained on either of these two discs. And then
638 and 631.
this is gonna be, well, this says 372, no, okay. Oh, okay, okay. 631 and 630.
Yes. Your objection is that's to hearsay.
Our objection is that we believe that these two exhibits contain hearsay, and we would be objecting to any of the hearsay that's on here. If they want to redact it or play it without the hearsay, we don't have any objection.
I mean specifically hearsay from, these are,
Any-
these are, this officer's, in-car video and audio thing.
Correct.
There are other individuals in the vehicle who are saying things.
Yes, Your Honor, I do plan to skip over that portion of the individual that is not the defendant or this officer testifying and speaking.
You would have to redact it if it's going to get that into evidence.
And then also, can we approach briefly?
Yes.
Yes, sir. What's up, Gerald? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day.
Thinking of buying a brand new car? Now you can. 100% online with Carvana.
Yeah, the same car vending machine, Carvana.
It works just like buying one of our thousands of other cars, except these are brand spanking new. Pick your favorite ride. Monthly payment, then tap Buy Now, and that brand new car gets delivered to your door. No haggling, no dog fees. Just you.
What's up, Tony? I see you. What's
factory
going
fresh
on,
car.
man?
And that
Hey, man, y'all double tap that
Buy your brand
screen,
new
man,
car
and
today
drop a
on
comment. Let me
Carvana.
know what you think about the case so far. Let me know what you think about the case so far. Bombshell was dropped today. They showed physical evidence of Keywan White in the actual car, in the clothes, everything. November 10th, they showed him coming out the house with a weapon, getting into the car. They also showed him coming back, burning the clothes. Let me know what y'all think, man. Bombshell has been dropped, man. They got expert witnesses up here explaining the evidence, but a bombshell has been dropped today, man. Double tap that screen, man. Share it out if you can. Let's go. Loop 820 Media. We right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, man. This is where you're going to get the latest coming out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area out here in Texas, man. Right here, live and direct. Loop 820 Media, man. Y'all stay tapped in, man.
Y'all go back to your tables, please. Go back to your seats, please.
So for the record, Your Honor, the defense is objecting to the hearsay that's contained on those two state exhibits.
Court will sustain your objection.
Officer Hernandez, can you please explain, around, or I guess that night you were on patrol and you said you saw a vehicle?
Double tap that screen, man. They back at it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember roughly around what time that was?
Keywan
was
White
around
looked stressed out, man. They
2:39
done
a.m.,
dropped
I
the
believe.
bomb.
And this was on.
He ain't enthusiastic today.
Yes.
And what did you do once you saw that vehicle speeding by?
Pulled into the highway and sped up to catch it and activated my lights and pulled it over.
Could you tell when you were trying to catch up to that car roughly how fast it was going?
The first time that I saw it, I couldn't. I just noticed it was traveling at a high rate of speed. And then once I got behind it, my front radar indicated it was going 110 miles an hour.
What is the speed limit at that section of highway?
It's 75 miles an hour.
At that point, did you initiate a traffic stop?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you do next?
Once the vehicle stopped, is that what you're asking me?
Yes, sir.
I approached the passenger side of the vehicle.
And were you able to?
I think this the officer that pulled
I
over
made
Keywan
contact
White.
with the driver and the passenger, and immediately I detected an odor of raw marijuana emitting from the inside of the vehicle.
Did that driver identify himself?
Yes,
What was the name that he gave?
Keywan White.
Do you see Mr. White in the courtroom today?
Yes, he's right there.
And if my co-counsel is sitting in seat 1 and I'm sitting in seat 2 and so forth, what seat is Mr. White sitting?
Seat number 5.
You want to let the record reflect that what this has to do?
They starting to identify him now. That's what everybody was talking about. Day 1 and day 2, wasn't nobody identifying them. Now we got actual witnesses
Did a quick
identifying
scan
them.
using
Of course,
my
they law
flashlight from the outside
enforcement.
of the vehicle, and I noticed there was contraband in plain view. In the mid console by the shifter, there was a bag of marijuana, and there was also a firearm on the floorboard right next to the front passenger's feet.
And you said there was a passenger in the car?
Yes.
And that was a female?
Yes.
What did you do next?
I merely asked Mr. White to step out of the vehicle and stand in front of my patrol car.
And then
He exited, and I asked my partner to go ahead and detain him for safety purposes based on the weapons we had observed and the marijuana.
And then what did you do?
I asked the passenger to step out as well, and she complied.
What steps did you take next in your investigation?
Went ahead and once he was detained and she was out of the vehicle, went ahead and conducted a search of the vehicle.
What were you able to find in that vehicle?
I located 3 firearms, AK-47 style rifle, a Taurus pistol, and a Glock pistol. Found over a pound of marijuana edibles, THC edibles, and about 16 ounces of raw marijuana and some U.S. currency.
Do you know roughly how much you experienced?
It was 3 bundles and several loose bills as well. It was over $9,000, under $10,000. I can't remember the exact number.
Who were you with that night?
I was with Corporal Guerrero.
And was Corporal Guerrero with Mr. White while you were searching the car?
Yes, he remained with Mr. White.
And what happened next?
Once we got through searching the vehicle, we collected all the items as evidence. I placed them in the front seat of my vehicle, and then Mr. White was transported to the police station for an interview.
Hang on just a moment.
Are those six exhibits? What exhibits in the back, like 630 and 631?
No, Your Honor, this, I'm going to show right now 627 through 629. And then I will show State's Exhibit 632 through 670.
Wait, I can sell all of this on Vinted. Anything that's just taking up space, you can sell it. It's super easy. Snap a photo, add a price, list in minutes. Zero selling fees means you keep every cent. More money for the things you actually want. Millions of users across the US are waiting for what you're about to sell. Start selling on Vinted today.
Officer Hernandez, I'm showing this been marked in State's Exhibit 627. What do we see here?
Looks like an aerial map, like a Google map from the area of Dallas. I can see Interstate 30, and then I can see Mount Pleasant on the right side.
Not present is, if you see the cursor on the screen, almost to the right side of the screen, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then we're just here just showing the distance between Dallas to Mount Pleasant. Is that here?
That's it.
In State's Exhibit 628, is this a closer view of Mount Pleasant?
Yes, ma'am.
And 629, is this a closer view of where you would have first seen that silver car speeding by?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 632. Is this that silver car that you saw?
That's correct.
And you took these photos on the side of the highway that night, is that correct?
That's correct.
633, what do we see here?
It's the interior of the passenger side of the vehicle. As you can see, there's a backpack, multicolored backpack, sitting on the seat.
634, is that just a closer view?
Yes, ma'am.
635, what do we see here?
That's where I opened the backpack. As you can see, there is narcotics inside.
And did you ask the defendant about the items here?
Yes.
And did he claim ownership of anything that was in the car that you found?
Yes, he did.
What were the items that he claimed ownership to?
All of the narcotics that I found and 2 of the weapons.
Showing this was been marked as State's Exhibit 636, what do we see here?
That is the interior of my vehicle, front passenger seat. That's where I placed the weapons and the money.
637?
Yes, that's the seat. There's a cell phone and 2 bundles of cash.
Do you recall where you found this bundle of cash?
Those 2 bundles were in his front pockets, front pants pockets.
State's Exhibit 638?
That is the driver's side of the Challenger, sorry.
639?
That's a photograph of the front end of the Challenger.
State's Exhibit 640?
Yes, that's the passenger side of the Challenger.
Yeah, Queen, he do look stressed out.
And that's the back, displaying the license plate.
State's Exhibit 642?
And that's the driver's side.
That's the car they called him in right there.
643?
Yeah, that's the back seat, I believe.
State's Exhibit 644?
That's the floorboard,
645?
the floorboard right behind the passenger seat.
Oh, trashed
I
out.
see that there's a bag towards the upper left corner. Do you see that?
Yes.
Are you able to read what that says? But there's a screen to your left, that's a little easier to see.
Manhattan jewelry. That nigga went and balled out.
Manhattan jewelry, I believe.
He went and bought jewelry,
State's Exhibit
everything with that
646?
money.
Yeah, back seat.
State's Exhibit 647?
Those were
Yeah, he
clothing
went and
items
ran
that
up
were
a
found
check,
in
bought
the vehicle
J's,
that we photographed.
new belt, new clothes.
648?
That is the trunk of the vehicle right in front of the speaker box.
649?
And bought a new
That's a
gun.
photograph of 2 of the weapons, the AK-47 and the Taurus.
What what color is that AK-47?
It's tan and black.
Stacy said it's 650.
That's a photograph of the Taurus pistol.
Stacy said it's 651.
That is a photograph of the serial number to the
Now, I
Taurus.
don't know if that's the murder weapon, y'all.
652.
That is what I'm holding in my hand is a high capacity AK-47 60 round magazine.
60 round.
And then you can see the AK-47 on the bottom lower corner, as well as the Taurus. One AK-47 round, U.S. currency, 2 high capacity magazines, a small bag of marijuana, and the front of another pistol.
Stacy said it's 653.
That's just a close up of the AK-47 rounds.
654.
Magazine.
I don't think that's the
right
murder
side,
weapon though, y'all.
and
The
US
murder weapon had
currency on the
a
left side.
50 round clip on it.
Stacy said it's 655.
That's a photograph of the Glock that was found.
Y'all double tap that screen on your
That's a
way in,
close-up of
man.
the serial number to the
MO3
Glock
trial
that was
live,
found.
day 3.
Stacy said it's 657.
That's one of the bags containing marijuana and loose U.S. currency.
Stacy said it's 658.
That's just U.S. currency.
659.
More U.S. currency.
Stacy said it's 660.
One of the close-up of one of the bags of marijuana that was found inside a bigger bag containing marijuana.
Stacy said it's 661.
That's a close-up of one of the larger bags of marijuana.
Stacy said it's 662.
This is where I opened the bag. As you can see, there are clear baggies and a $100 bill.
Stacy said it's 663.
That's just a close-up of the backpack that was found.
Stacy said it's 664.
More U.S. currency.
Stacy said it's 665.
More U.S. currency found in one of the bags within the backpack.
Stacy said it's 666.
A high-capacity magazine for a Glock pistol that was also found inside the backpack.
Stacy said it's 667.
You can see a rubber band on the right, right next to it.
90s
is
cuts.
a unspent cartridge.
So you'll take 2. You'll take 2 of them. I'll take 2 of
Yes,
them
ma'am.
stacks of
That's
money.
supposed to be the
Yeah, you
unspent
talking about?
Cartridge. It's a 5.56, 223
2
round.
of them
green
stacks
tip.
of money.
That is actually an armor piercing.
What them boys, I'm talking about, they ride now with
It's a rubber
drugs,
piercing ring.
guns, money,
Why do you want to make
just going about their normal
Because
day.
it's identifiable by the green tip that lets you know that it's an armor piercing round.
Stacy said it's 669. Is this a closer view of that?
Yes.
And this is where we see with the 5.
Yes, it shows the caliber 5.56 by 45.
Stacy said it's 670.
That is a clear baggie containing marijuana. That's the baggie that was found in the mid console by the shifter.
671.
Damn!
Bundles of U.S. currency and a, I guess, fake or dummy grenade. You can call
Oh,
it.
it's a dummy grenade? Oh, I thought they had a real grenade. I'm about
Those
to
are
say,
the THC
damn!
edibles that were found in the bag.
673.
It shows the promethazine and the bundles of money, as well as other items that were found in the vehicle.
674.
This is a close-up of the bundles, once we counted them and put them together, and then the magazines and the 3 weapons.
675.
That is a receipt containing items that were purchased at a pawn shop.
See up top, it
Nah,
says,
for real.
That's
Shit gone.
Can you read the name?
Yeah, it says Banzo Bling, Jerry, in quotations.
And can you see what the description of those items would have been?
Item number 1 is a diamond ring valued at $1,750 or $1,750. And then a gold chain valued at $1,650.
And what date do you see on that invoice?
It's November 22nd, 2020.
This would have been the day before?
That's correct.
Stacy said it's 676.
So he went and cashed out about
It's
3
just,
racks.
Basically
Oh,
an overall
Jerry.
photograph of what we found on the vehicle.
Shit, he took his money and went and got on. Shit. he went and got on.
You know, at this time, the state would offer Stacy said at 6:30 and to publish with the agreed upon times with council that we spoke about earlier.
That's fine. Six is at 6:30, is admitted as read.
Sam is ready for the lunch rush. Because Sam, he's
Man, y'all double tap that screen, man. Loop 820 Media, live and direct. We out here in the DFW, man. Live stream of the trial, man. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the trial, man. Hey, they already dropped evidence of Keywan in the car.
Our video that you were in that night,
Yes, ma'am.
and Your Honor, is it possible to do more?
Yeah, that's the receipt of the jury. That's the receipt of the jury that they bought, man. They had all of it in the car. What's this, the body cam? Okay, yeah, they showing the body cam now. Or when they pulled over Keywan White. And it's crazy because these dudes, you riding dirty like that and you speeding? Come on, man. Boy, tripping. How you riding dirty like that? I'm talking about dirty, driving fast, speed, knowing you're gonna get pulled over by the laws in the Dallas-Fort Worth, especially in Dallas. Now, I don't know if that's the murder weapon, Alex, because earlier, salute to Alex Jordan. I see you in here, bro. And I don't know if that's the murder weapon because the video that they showed earlier on November 10th, it was a bigger weapon with a 50-round clip. They caught him with an AK right here in this video. They caught him with an AK with a 60-round clip. So I don't think that's the weapon connected to the murder, but they did catch him with a murder weapon right here.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, not the murder weapon. They did catch him with a weapon right here, but not the murder weapon. I don't think that's the murder weapon. But this the body cam of them pulling him over. He been speeding. And they riding dirty. They got weed, drink, money, guns, and you speeding. That shit crazy. So he on his way to catch up with him. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I know for sure in that video that they played earlier of him before the murder, it had a drum on it. It didn't have the clip. This what they pulled him over with had an extendo clip. You're right about that. Pulled him over now. You speed, riding dirty, boy. World's dumbest criminal, man. I want to see who we got pulled over with. Who did he get pulled over with? That's the question. Nasty work,
This
man.
is 6:30 and they published 6:31, which is your body cam video, is that correct?
That's correct.
This time you're still in your car, you haven't pulled over just yet?
That's right.
Nah, for real. Hey man, they gonna have to do their job, goddamn me. They gonna have to do their job. See who we get pulled over with. Who that is?
I got you, man. You got your license insurance?
They got a puppy in there and everything. Oh, that's a female he got pulled over
What's
with.
that one? Just stand in front of my car back there.
Nah, that's a fact, man. Where you from, Alex? Where you from, man?
Yeah, just walk. Yeah, go and stand in front of my car. How you doing? I need you to step out of the way.
Damn, boy.
Go and kill the car.
You caught with the female, everything. No, she gonna tell it all.
Hey, G, go ahead and hatch off the phone.
Everybody's monopoly money! Ah!
Shit crazy, man. Body cam footage. Key one getting pulled over. This is November 22nd, so it's about a week and a few days afterwards, man. After the murder of MO3, man. It's the body cam footage of him getting pulled over.
Yeah, stand over here for me. So listen, how many things you looking for? Besides that, what's your name? 39.
particular deal, I'm thinking, this has a warrant, that can be warrant for
And found the gun.
3033, the deal was shown to be helpful, required in 2010, subject also from 94, and clear. Received. 4139, last time I was there. Where?
Nah, for real. Say, man, that nigga, I'm talking about, he outside. I'm talking about splurging and everything. He was outside. But shit, according to the street, that's the type of cat he was, man. Hey, they say Keywan White was known for robbing drug dealers and hustlers, man. He was known for robbing dope boys and hustlers, man. That's the name of his game. And he gonna keep that heavy artillery.
Then I want to check to it. The first one's AK-47. Serial number Paul Adam Charles 113 9283.
Where?
And he got the little Taurus. That's the little G3 right there. I know that's a G3 or a G2. I got one of them motherfuckers. A little something light.
9mm, serial number Tom Mary William 53574.
It look like that G3 though. You see that G3? Some of them G3s got that tactile trigger on it.
That why that key head was really unfortunate one. There was somebody like 26 on this. Still something that's white. Where is it, huh?
Oh, for real.
3913.
But to be real with you, man, they before the trial started, they took the death penalty off the table. So he bowed down to do an L. Oh yeah, I think he gonna get his justice. At least right now we know they've identified who killed MO3 right now. Because the evidence they showed earlier, yeah, they
And so the rest of that
definitely
was you
identified
searching
Keywan as
people,
the
right?
shooter.
Yes, ma'am.
And that was the photos that we saw earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can turn the lights back up, Your Honor, thank you. Okay, I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1142 and 1143. Do you recognize this as being Keywan White, the individual that you saw that day?
Yes, ma'am.
And these are just screenshots, one from the body cam video and then one from your in-car.
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, State offers State's Exhibit 1142 and 1143 for all purposes.
Objections to 1142 and 1143. This is 1142 and 1143 are admitted for all purposes.
And here's your public record.
You may.
looking at Stacy Exhibit 1143, this is the individual that you saw that day as came online, is that correct?
That's correct.
You can see that he's wearing a brightly colored
Looking
jacket
like new money.
and some chains around his
That
neck.
boy gone.
That's correct.
So that's what he in the feds for now.
You're on a custody witness.
And is it still Officer Hernandez?
It's Sergeant.
Sergeant Hernandez, speaking. How long have you been a certified police officer?
Since I started my career at Mount Pleasant.
Okay, and how long was that? How long has that?
Since I got certified or when I got hired?
When you got certified?
When I got certified, it was 3 months before 17 years, so 16 years and 9 months.
2010, 2009?
2009.
And Mount Pleasant, I know.
Nah, for real, yeah.
And I think
Hey, that's
prosecutor.
you know, that's word on the street out here in the DFW, man. Out there in Dallas, they say
Interstate 30?
Interstate
that boy
30,
real.
okay.
He one of them ones,
And
man.
so
He one of them
that's in
ones.
East.
For real, for real.
It runs east and west.
Okay, east and west, but it's east of Dallas, right?
Yes.
Okay, and heading toward Arkansas, Louisiana, where are you going if you keep going down 30?
Yeah, you'll hit Texarkana and Arkansas border.
Okay, and so how far are you from Texarkana?
About 45-minute drive.
45 minutes drive?
Yes, ma'am.
You're nowhere near Mexico, correct?
No.
All right. And if someone's trying to leave the state of Texas, they're not really doing a good job of leaving, right? They're still like just going to Texas or trying to leave the United States. They're going to be in the next state over, which is Arkansas, correct?
Yeah, if they're trying to leave the United States,
Yes. If they're trying to flee and leave the United States, they're going to be, the next thing they're going to get to, going to Mount Pleasant, is going to be Arkansas, correct?
Whoa! Did you see DraftKings Sports is now available nationwide? Really?
That's right, Max.
Man.
Whether you're in Chicago, California, or Texas, the game.
Y'all turn me up, man. Y'all turn me up, man. I'm a new YouTube channel out of the DFW area, man. Loop 820 Media, man. Streaming it live, man. I'm gonna turn up after a while, man. I'm gonna turn up after a while, bro. Y'all run me up, man. Live stream. Live motherfucking stream, bro. Let's go, man. Real talk. What the fuck happened? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Hold on. Run there, tap that screen for me, man. Tap that screen for me. Loop 820 Media, we right out here in the DFW, man. Y'all check out some of my content, man. Got some OG Percy content. Got some real life Fort Worth content, man. That's where we at. I'm based out of Fort Worth. Man. For real. Bringing y'all that live and direct content from the Dallas Fort Worth area, man. Real talk.
Or not even at night, just police department.
are you asking about a specific shift or the whole police department?
In the whole police department, how many people are in Mount Pleasant Police Department?
Over 20, less than 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
And how many people live in Mount Pleasant?
roughly 14,000 people.
And you said that at the time, you pretty much worked the freeway to make traffic stops for narcotics, right?
I worked freeway and the city.
Okay. But it wasn't uncommon for you at the time to work the freeway, right?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. And you were doing that because people are transporting drugs back and forth on the freeway, correct?
Drugs and other things, yes.
And there's 101 reasons as an officer that you can pull someone over, especially if you think they're transporting drugs, right? The traffic code allows you to do that, right?
As long as it's a violation, yes.
Okay. So someone traveling at 110 miles per hour that has drugs thrown around their car and guns, that's pretty reckless, right?
It's a legal reason to stop them.
But you agree with me, that's pretty reckless, right?
I would agree, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah, depending on what side of town you go on, man.
Mr. White's car passed you, and you were in the car with
Well,
someone.
shit, they done tore down the project, so shit, the suburbs, man, look.
Yes.
Them boys turn them
a
suburbs
couple
out here,
Is
man.
he still with the Mount Pleasant Police Department?
Yes.
And what was your shift that night?
That night we were working graveyards, so night shift. It's night shift.
What time does that start?
It's usually from 7 to 7, so 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
And what time did you pull Mr. White?
It was around 2:39 a.m.
2:39 a.m., December 23rd, right?
No, no,
I'm not December, November 23rd, 2020.
that's correct.
Right? Okay. And when you got behind him, we can see in the video, you didn't have your emergency lights on right away, right?
Right.
In fact, you passed several cars on the road or vehicles on the road and even some 18-wheelers before you activated your emergency lights, right?
That's right.
All right. And so it was dark on the road, correct?
That's correct.
And it wasn't a lot of light, right?
Right.
And how many ramps or exits do you think you passed trying to catch up with Mr. White?
I passed to get on the freeway.
Wherever you saw him to the point where you caught up with him, how many exits or entrances did you pass?
2.
2. Okay. And those are, can you start with an exit or an entrance?
One's an exit, one's an entrance.
Okay. And he could have taken that exit at any time or before you caught up with him, right?
No,
Okay. Could he have taken the, because he hadn't passed it yet?
hadn't passed it yet.
Okay, but you passed it.
I passed it.
Okay. All right. Then just so I'm clear, how does that work out? How do you pass it, trying to catch up?
Well, he passed the entrance,
Okay. You passed it.
not the exit.
Okay. All right. And when you got behind him, when you activated your emergency lights, people immediately over, didn't
Yes.
he? And he didn't try to evade, right?
No,
In a vehicle. And evading a vehicle is a third-degree felony, right?
that's correct.
And that happens a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
But he didn't, he pulled immediately over, right?
Yes.
Okay. And when he got out, actually, before he was pulled over, sometimes what do people do when they have drugs and stuff in the car? Don't they throw it out the window sometimes?
Sometimes yes.
They try to, what we call tamper with evidence, right?
Sometimes yes.
And Mr. White didn't do any of that, did he?
No.
So not only did he pull immediately over, but he didn't try to throw any drugs or guns or anything out of the car, right?
Right.
All right. And when the car was stopped, Mr. White didn't even try to get out the car and run, did he?
Objection, Your Honor, may we approach?
Right, like, I don't
Play your
understand what she
first
going with all
lineup
this shit.
and get
you know what I'm saying?
$150 in lineups.
Nigga called red-handed. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he talking about? Like, what are we doing? But I know for sure, man, earlier today, they dropped a bombshell. They showed Keywan White outside of the trap house, getting into the black Camaro, grabbing the gun. He had the same clothes on and everything, man. Real talk. They unmasked him, and they got him coming back to the same house, but in a different car, though. But he had the clothes on that was identified on the freeway, bro. So they got him red-handed. R.I.P. Lil Ronnie, man. Let's go, man. R.I.P. Chuck and Chink, man. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, they got the nigga red-handed, man. Y'all check out the content, too. I dropped the short where it's showing the evidence of him with the gun in the car. Sweet P, what's good, Sweet P? This is MO3's trial. This is Keywan White's trial. This is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. In the Dallas area, they're in Dallas County right now. Keywan White is on trial for the murder of MO3. And right now on the stand, they have a officer who pulled over Keywan. This was around November 22nd, the early morning of November 23rd, after the death of MO3.
Yes,
Okay. And there was a passenger in the car.
yes,
Right? And she also had a dog.
yes,
Is that right? All right. And so you were able to, did you actually do the search of the car?
yes.
Okay. And when you were searching the car, did you
Okay, Sweet
see
Pea.
any,
Tap that like button for me. Double tap that screen for me, baby. I appreciate you.
No,
okay. Did you?
If you need some updates, let me know. Type in the chat what you need to know so far. We in day 3 of the trial. Let me know. Let me know what you want to
there
know.
were some clothes in the vehicle, yes.
Okay. Was it, close where you thought somebody was moving? Like moving from one location to another?
No, ain't nobody been found guilty yet, but they have identified Keywan in the actual car already. They have identified Keywan. Yep, earlier they showed the video of him at one of the trap houses on a street called Ramona in Dallas. Showing him getting in the car with the weapon and coming back with the same clothes on from the person that was identified on the freeway that killed MO3. They got it out, and they got evidence of him burning the clothes too as well. So I appreciate you, Sweet Pea. Appreciate that.
You don't know whether or not that's true, right?
Not.
Okay. Now, when it comes to you being a sergeant of narcotics, there were a number of drugs in the car, right?
Yes,
You had some lean, you had some marijuana, you had some edibles, right?
that's correct.
And some of that was packaged as if it was to be sold, right?
Yes, you can say that.
Okay. And were you able, based on your training experience, to put a street value on the edibles?
No,
Okay. How much would edibles, based on, because edibles are sold by the ounce, right?
it depends.
Okay. How much is 1 ounce of edibles? Do you know?
It depends on the concentration.
Okay. What about lean? The bottle of lean you had? Do you know how that is weighed or packed?
That's what people are saying, Sweet Pea. They saying he was on the phone with somebody, but they hadn't pulled. They pulled the phones. The phones, them little orange boxes that's sitting right there in the front, right there. Them little orange boxes y'all see right there. Those are the phones. Those are all the phones and the records. But they only been showing video footage right now. They hadn't brought out a lot of the cell phone text messages and the tower pings and stuff like that. They hadn't pulled that out just yet. They've been showing video footage right now. But those are the cell phones right there. And that's what people are saying. People are saying that they think she set them up, but she's already testified though. She testified that look, her son told Devin Brown that MO3 was over there. That's what she said. And they pulled out her text message showing her arguing back and forth on the son's phone with him after it happened because she believed he had something to do with it. She believed that she had something to do with it. So she automatically implicated Devin Brown, which is her baby daddy. The girl house MO3 was over the morning he was killed, took the stand, right? Well, I wouldn't say she wasn't found at fault, but her testimony further, you know what I'm saying, implicated what was going on. That's basically what it's saying. They really put out there that she knew Devin Brown. The reason why they made her testify is because she was accusing him in those text messages of having something to do with it. So they wanted to put that testimony out there. She said her intuition kicked in once her son told her that he was asking if MO3 was there that night. Matter of fact, Devin Brown had called like 3 times that morning. Called on the phone. And he called that night.
You can't really tell what that is, right? You know, there's like maybe a few $100 bills, but you don't know what the rest of the money is, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah, and she asked the neighbor for the footage because they pulled the footage from the neighbor that stayed upstairs. And the neighbor that stayed upstairs, she testified that Jossie called her, was messaging her trying to get the she was trying to get the footage. She was trying to get the footage. So man, this shit crazy, man. What y'all think, man?
Okay. You don't believe drug dealers get robbed, sir?
I have no idea. I'm assuming they do. Yeah.
And do you not know?
Oh, I do a lot.
Now you, are you now at the police station when the state's exhibit 652? Is this when they're laying out the guns and everything that you confiscated?
Yes, ma'am.
Out of the car? Okay, and so is this all the money that you confiscated out of the car at 652?
Yes.
And you took that money and you kind of compiled it together, correct?
Yes.
All right. And now I'm showing you 654. You agree with me in 654, and this is all laid out on the table that we just saw in 652. That a lot of that money is tens and fives, those denominations, right?
Yes, the ones you can see, yes.
And I'm going to show you 657. A lot of that money is dollar bills, right?
There's 20s, 1s, 100s.
Right now, rainwater ain't been implicated in nothing. Now she did testify. Now Jossie testified that MO3 and Rainwater got into it in California. MO3 and Rainwater got into it, and she said he wanted to beat him up. He wanted to punch on him. That's what she said on the stand, but it wasn't like no beef or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But she did testify and say that MO3 told her that night that he was over there.
You said a lot of the money?
A lot of the money that we just saw in the pictures, the state's exhibits, and that you collected.
Well, Alex, I think he may testify because he was on the phone with MO3 the day that he died. He did talk to him the night before as well. And they may ask him about what was going on in California because he said that they was into it. But he didn't take the gun out the car. They did find the gun in the car 3 years later. That was another testimony that they had today. Today, one of the forensic people that was actually collecting evidence on the car, 3 years later, they did find a gun under the floorboard. Yeah, Rainwater said that, but it was bullshit. He lied. He lied because they did find the gun. They did find the gun. It was 3 years later because 3 years later, the investigators sent another person out there to search the car again. And they found the gun under the floorboard after 2 people previously searched the car and didn't find it. The third person they sent out there 3 years later did find the car under the floorboard of the passenger side, the same side MO3 ran to on the freeway. But yeah, he lied. He lied about that. He lied. He didn't touch the gun. The gun was there.
And the state shows you states exhibit 67 on receipt from Rat Hat Jewelers. You don't know anything about that receipt, do you? You know anything? 675, I'm sorry. 675. You don't know anything about that receipt, do you?
Well, that receipt was found in the vehicle.
We'll see. We definitely will see. But right now he is a witness right now, so he's not even watching the case right now.
You just know this receipt.
But they said that he may be. It's a high possibility he will be called to be testified.
And then I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 676. And this is everything that you confiscated out of this car.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, officer, I know you took possession of the guns, right? All the guns and the drugs, correct?
That's correct.
We told you that was it. But theoretically, or practically speaking, you know as an officer, when someone is pulled over and a gun is on the passenger
Yeah,
side.
Trap did troll. He did troll. Trap did a lot of trolling.
Whoever has access to
You right, you right.
And we saw that on the video, one of the guns was pulled from the side of the female seat, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And it would be uncommon for her to have been charged, right?
correct.
Since she had access, right?
Yes.
And as it relates to the $9,700, whenever you find drugs and guns together with money, what typically happens with that money as it relates to law enforcement?
It usually goes for asset forfeiture and it's seized.
Okay. Tell the jury, what is a forfeiture?
Basically, it's usually U.S. currency, or it could be weapons, vehicle, or residence, etc. that the state believes was bought or purchased with either drug money or illicit means, or it was used in a criminal act. There's several felonies that we can list.
And so Mr. White's $9,700 was taken that night, right?
Yes,
All right. And
it's a civil process, yes.
and you don't know where that money came from, right?
Where the money came from?
Yeah, you don't know how he earned that money, correct?
Correct.
And you don't know how long he's had it, correct?
Correct.
And you just know that he had it with him, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, you right, Sweet Pea. It wasn't really like it was. You know what I'm saying? A little back and forth. You know how friends get into it a little bit. It wasn't nothing big though.
Right?
There's more reasons than that. It's totality of circumstances.
Okay. And as it relates to the bullets that you found, the 5.56 by 45, right?
Yes.
Okay. Those are very common bullets, right?
Not the green tips.
That's because out here in Texas, when they find that money with guns and drugs, they automatically think it's street money. So they gonna confiscate it as evidence.
5 by 5.6 by 45.
Now if he just had money on him, then he probably would have been good, depending on the
The
amount.
caliber is very common.
The caliber is there.
Like anything over $10,000 out here in Texas, yeah, they start getting a little suspicious, and they'll confiscate it to make sure it ain't like no illegal money or whatever. But yeah, he had it with guns and drugs, so yeah, they gonna confiscate it as street money.
And the promethazine that we see in there is 3 bottles, right?
Okay, Sweet Pea, okay. I might have to bring you on the live one day and kind of let you break down and give your thoughts on the case. We might have to do
It
that
could be
since you a lawyer.
Someone can take 3 bottles.
Over a period of time, yes.
Okay. How was it?
I'm not a doctor, I don't know.
Okay. But that's definitely for drug.
It could be.
Oh. No further questions, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. So, do want to be clear, how many firearms were recovered that night?
3 total.
How many firearms did he actually claim?
2.
Which one did he not claim?
He did not claim the Glock.
And you said he said that he was going to Arkansas,
Yes,
so he was leaving the state, is that correct?
that's correct.
And he was arrested for the items that were seized, is that right?
That's correct.
And he was arrested on November 23rd of 2020, is that right?
Yes.
Are you?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, cause that Carmelo case, man, we got a lot of questions about that.
Defense counsel brought up the promethazine. What is promethazine?
We got a lot of questions about that. I don't know if you can message on here on YouTube, but drop me a message.
It depends.
Or you can find me on Instagram or Facebook
it's not really something that's common.
Meadowbrook
It
Montreal.
just depends on who takes it. It's very
Let's
common
lock
amongst
in
the
and we
younger
can do a
generation.
live together. And let's break it down. Let's break it down.
Point was unusual, is that correct?
That's correct.
Why is that?
It's basically an armor-piercing round. Like I said, it can be identifiable by the green tip on the actual bullet, and it's not a common round.
Do you know about what like the Davidson came?
I'm not sure about that one, Alex.
You know, it's
I'm not sure about that one, Alex. That's interesting right there. The female that died with her 7-year-old son over Carmel. Was that around the time? I think it was ice storm or some shit like that. They had the car on in the garage or something like that. You gotta refresh my memory. I'm not sure about that. Say yes, the police do take some of that money, but my father's a police officer and my brother's-in-law is a homicide detective. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see. I got some people with a little knowledge, man. I know I might need to put together a little sideshow this weekend, get y'all up here, and we can sit down and chop it up about it, man. We definitely can do that. I don't know if y'all channels can shoot messages. You know they do messages on YouTube now. Y'all shoot me a message, man. Y'all shoot me a message and we can lock in on social media. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Meadowbrook Montreal. That's MEADOWBROOK MONTRELL. Meadowbrook Montreal on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Let's lock it in. We need to do a little show and do some side commentary around both of these, the Carmelo case and the MO3 case, man. I'm out here in the DF Dub. I'm right here it's hitting close to home, so let's lock it in. Let's do it.
several years, 15 years.
Yeah, Alex, I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm not familiar with that one, bro.
Firearms
I'm not gonna lie to
every
you.
other week.
Thank you for your time.
Any other questions?
No further questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, would y'all like a short break? Yes. All right, let's do that. Let's come back. Please.
All right.
Look at Key One. Well, look at him. He ain't smiling today. He ain't smirking today. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him looking like a Care Bear or something. He got some bags under his eyes today. Yeah. They got your ass red-handed. And they got about 4 or 5 turtlenecks. That's his 3rd turtleneck this week. Yeah. Yeah, he was smiling earlier when Johnson was on the stand, boy. When he seen that, when that nigga seen that video footage, boy, he got the looking sad up in there, man. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. Okay, she said, I really think Carmelo Anthony is innocent. He was being bullied. Yes, Carmelo has a background, more like a teenager background. Austin had attempted murder on his hands. Damn. Yeah, it was a lot of shit that came out. Okay, Carnell definitely is innocent. Yeah. You say he covering up that neck tattoo. They look like a damn fool. Yeah, that nigga, yeah. He ain't smiling and active. He was putting in work when Jossie was on the stand, giving all the internet stuff. Boy, they dropped that video footage, boy, he got to looking crazy. He was over there, he was staring at that screen. Who would have thought that the trap house cameras will put the nail in the coffin on this case, man? That shit crazy. They got the trap house cameras to watch out for the ops and the laws, and it's the same footage they using as evidence against them. Boy, that's crazy. Man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, we gonna find out who we on the phone with. I think more of the phone records gonna come in on the co-defendants cases, though. Cause they got the phones out there, like right there in the front. They brought the phones out. They got all the cell phones out. They got all the records there, but they was showing video evidence, so they still cooking. No, what I'm saying is, Sweet Pea, look, they got the cameras that was on the trap. They subpoenaed the camera that was on the trap on Ramona. They had 8 cameras. Yes, I'm talking about before the freeway. This is before the freeway. This was actually the day before. They had 8 cameras in the trap house. Real talk. Eight cameras. They had 8 cameras around the trap house, and they got all the footage. Yeah, they got some street cams too. I know they showed him trailing him to the apartments. They showed that. And they showed the footage of him sitting in the parking lot of the apartments and follow him out to the freeway. Yep, he sat outside, didn't even realize there was a camera pointing right at him. Real talk. Future Warrior, what's good, man? Appreciate you jumping in, man. Double tap that screen, hit the like button. He said, I can't believe this ninja sat outside and waited for him. That's sloppy work. Yep, he sat outside the whole time, man. Whole time. Yep, I remember that case, the Aaron Hernandez case, yep. Yeah, he trying yeah, Trap, he think he's slick. He trying to change his character. I think he getting married because he know he finna go do some time so he can get them conjugal visits. He can get some special privileges with his wife. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's starting to cook up now. It's starting to cook up now. They on a brief break right now. Man. But just to recap today, the third day, yeah, they went down through there, man. They brought some strong evidence of showing Keywan White getting in that car. That car was parked at the trap on Ramona. He stepped out. Now the video started out at him stepping out early in the day. On November 10th, he was on the phone with somebody. Somebody was over there. I think that was Jared Johnson over there at first. He's on the phone talking to somebody. Then later on that night, he came out with a jacket on, with a black hood on that motherfucker, with the gun, got in the car. And then they flipped over to when he came back. When they flipped over when he came back, he had the black long sleeve shirt on. The blue drawers was showing, and the pants, and the same shoes, man. I'm talking about the same exact shit that you see on the freeway. That's the same exact shit that he had on. Real talk. Yes, he say when the work sloppy, that's when you know it was a setup. Nigga hungry for money. Nah, for real, yeah. Hey, they said that's, man, look, word on the street out here in the DF Dub, man, that's Key One, man. Key One, he robbed dope boys, he robbed trap houses, he robbed hustlers. That's his hustle. That's what he do. And he gonna keep that fire. That's word on the street, man. That's word on the DF Dub streets. He's known for that. He a certified real stepper. He's a real certified stepper for real. Yeah, Trap got married. Yeah, Alex Trap got married for them conjugal visits, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. So she couldn't testify against him. That's a good point, man. Yeah, they say he fried, man. That's what he say, man. They on a break right now. They should be back probably in about 15 minutes. So shit, y'all go refresh your drinks. You know what I'm saying? Roll your CBD up for YouTube purposes. You know, can't talk too reckless. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Re-roll your gas, refresh your drinks. Use the restroom if you need to, but double tap that like button, y'all. Please don't hesitate to donate to the channel as well, man. I got some dope things coming up, man. I podcast and I do content in the DFW area, really all over. You know what I'm saying? I do content with comedians and everything, bro. So this is a brand new YouTube channel. So y'all stay tuned, stay locked in with me. I guarantee I'm gonna bring y'all some dope content, especially in the DFW area, man. I got a few things coming up out in the city, man. So y'all will be seeing me drop that. Y'all will be seeing some interviews come through. I don't know if I got any OG Percy fans in here, man, but we got some more OG Percy interviews coming in. Y'all go check out that OG Percy interview I got on there. If y'all want to see what Stop 6 look like, man, I tapped in with some of the Truman Street Bloods, them having some fun, enjoying their hood day, annual hood that they have every year. Even with the South Side, went over to the South Side, man. The Hoovers did a hood day. They brought out Cartel Bow. I'll be out in Triple D. I'm actually gonna be in Dallas this Saturday too, as well, man. So y'all, man, y'all stay tapped in and stay tuned in with your kinfolk, man. Real talk, Loop 820 Media, man. I got subscriptions as well, man, for the Lodo to get y'all that exclusive content. We got different levels of memberships. And I guarantee you, the higher the membership, the more exclusive you get, man, the more perks you get, man, and you won't regret it. Real talk. Already, man. Yeah, let's lock it in. If you in Dallas, yeah, we can definitely lock it in. Get a little lunch tomorrow, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'll be free early than that. Why I said just message me. Just message me. If you can message on YouTube, shoot me a message and we'll go from there. If not, y'all follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook or Instagram, The Hood's Paparazzi. They call me The Hood's Paparazzi. I am Meadowbrook Montreal. MEADOWBROOK MONTRELL, Meadowbrook Montreal, The Hood's Paparazzi, man. Y'all tap in with me. Real talk. Connected and well respected in the DF Dub, man. Real talk. Let me see. Future Warrior, he got a question. He say, my question is, how them cats knew 3 was at the apartments? Now that's what came out. Jossie testified yesterday. That her son told Devin Brown that he was there. So that might answer the question earlier, who he was on the phone with. He might have been on the phone with Devin Brown, giving up the drop, because she said that Devin Brown was contacting the son, asking who was there. And that's the only way she was in contact. She talking about that he had her blocked. So the way they was communicating was through the son's phone. And it was times where the son would be communicating with her, with his daddy, with Devin Brown, without her knowing. And they brought that up in court too. They saying that the son was texting her, asking can he get something to eat? Can he go eat breakfast with his daddy? And she wouldn't even let him. She wouldn't even let the son go with Devin Brown that day because she was mad. Yeah, man, look, I think they was arguing back and forth. They was arguing back and forth. She told him that he couldn't go with Devin Brown. But the lady upstairs said she heard some arguing and some commotion. She heard some arguing and some commotion. And some fussing and fighting. And she assumed it was probably with the baby daddy. Yeah, don't nobody trust her. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really trust her like that. Don't nobody really trust her like that. You say you want some seafood? She said she wants some seafood. That's what she said, but I don't believe that. Man, say man, you know how that black the black baby mama baby daddy co-parenting, man, y'all know how that shit go, man. Y'all know how that shit go. When it ain't on point, it's bad. When it's bad, it's bad. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad. And it was one of them. It was one of them because she texted him talking about, man, I hope you die and I hope they kill you and whoop whoop whoop, like automatically blaming him. She said her intuition kicked in. That's what she said. She said when she asked her son, did he call or did he text and ask him MO3's over there? And her son said, yeah, she automatically thought he had something to do with it. So that's what triggered her to try to get the video to see what was on there because she was looking for him. Yeah. No, I feel you. I don't trust her because of some of the contradictions that she was kind of lying on there. She was kind of going back on her word. She would say one thing and then go back and say the opposite of that. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think she holding back. And I don't think she really too much lying like that. But I think she holding back a lot of information because that's her baby daddy. That's what I think. Fade cleaning is my Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna hit you on the back end. I ain't gonna make no promises for tomorrow because I got a busy day. But I'm gonna try to get to you earlier. I'm gonna try to get to you early in the day. Try to get to you early in the day. Hold on, let me write that page down. Yeah, I think she holding back. Hold on, let me give me something to write this page down. Say Faye cleaning, FAYE cleaning. You ain't no money in my ears, you sweet pea now. Yeah, see, he said that girl knew something, but I can get caught. Yeah, I do think she holding a lot of shit back. Yeah, I think she holding a lot of shit back because she know like Yellow Beezy. She know them from school. Like she from Dallas. Like she from the area. You know what I'm saying? She from Dallas. She know them. She went to school around all them. She know Jose Bodega. She know Yellow Beezy. Of course she know Devin. I'm not sure if she know Keywan or not. I probably didn't heard his name before. But she for sure know Yellow Beezy, Jose Bodega. No, I know you got that paper. I know you got that paper. I know you got that paper. Yeah. I think she knew everybody except for Keywan. She probably heard his name before, but she knew Jose Bodega. She know Yellow Beezy, and yeah, they all went to school together back in the day. Yeah. Now when we say Money Maya, we talking about setup chick. You know what I'm saying? That's the new saying nowadays out here in the DFW. Yeah, Money Maya. Calling them setup chick. I know you know. I'm just joking. Yeah, you know Roy Lee celebrate, man. That's really what got this cooked up, man. Because they said when Roy Lee passed away, that's when 3 really turned up, man. He was really hurt that they, you know what I'm saying, that they was really turning up on some street shit on a comedian. That's what really turned this up. Real talk. Yeah, I remember that. I think that was all rumors, man, and a lot of internet shit. Like she went on the internet run and it was a lot, man. I've been following this for like 3 years. I've been following this for like 3 years before the trial, and I've seen a lot of interviews. I've seen a lot of stories, heard a lot of shit. It's been some crazy shit going on. Real shit. Yeah, Roy Lee and 3, they was tight like that. He really rocked with Roy Lee like that. Cause Roy Lee pretty much was the only one vouching for MO3. I don't know if you remember Sweet Pea back when they was trying to discredit MO3, saying he wasn't from Dallas because he was born in McKinney. You know what I'm saying? You know he from McKinney, but he claimed North Dallas. And that's when the whole shit really kind of kicked off with Roy Lee and Yellow Beezy, because he was like, man, how y'all talking about MO3 and we got Yellow Beezy? He ain't from Oak Cliff. He from over here. He from this, that, and the other. He was trying to say that he wasn't from the hood that he was claiming. And that's what got the Yellow Beezy and the Roy Lee shit going. But I remember that when everybody was on MO3 back because he was from McKinney. But you can't, man. You can ask anybody from North Dallas. They love 3. They gonna claim 3, and they gonna say that's 3 hood. That's where he thugged at. That's where he, you know what I'm saying? That's where he did his thing at. That's how I go in Texas, man. It's all about where you raised at. You know what I'm saying? Where you become a man at. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that. Man. That's what really kind of got it kicked off a little earlier. Let's see who they got coming up, y'all. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's see what they got coming up.
Travis Nichols. His first name spelled Travis. Last name Nichols, Nichols.
How are you currently employed?
With the Mount Pleasant Police Department as a criminal investigation division lieutenant.
How long have you been with Mount Pleasant?
20 years.
And what are your current duties?
Right now I supervise detectives as well as the narcotics division.
Okay, so they got another police officer. That's a supervisor. I'm gonna give y'all about another 15 more minutes, and I gotta get up out of here. I got shit to do.
Access to that system to retrieve the phone calls that they have made?
Used to. I do not. We have a new system now. I don't have access.
When did you have access, if you remember?
From 2016 to 2021.
And did someone reach out to
Yep, that's real. That's the life we live in, future warrior. Real talk, bro.
And
you're aware that Mr. White was in the Titus County Jail from November 23rd to November 24th of 2020?
Yes,
And were you able to access those calls?
yes.
And can you explain to the jury what it takes to even get those calls, find those calls, and then put it where you can listen?
So you have to be granted access through the Titus County Jail, which I was in 2016. Once they give you a login and a password, you simply log into the Securus website, and then you can search by name or inmate PIN number or ID. You can also
I think he got some jail calls. Hold on now.
and find them that way.
Do you remember what you used to search for Kevon White's calls?
I use his name.
And did you put those calls on a disc?
I did.
Not an approach?
Oh shit! I think they got some more evidence. They got some phone calls.
677. Do you recognize this disc?
Yes.
And how do you recognize this disc?
It's the one I provided to the district attorney's office.
And this your initials?
It's my signature as well as my printed.
Okay, I got you, big dog. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. I got some more coming. I'll be dropping shorts, man. So when y'all don't see me live, I'm gonna drop some content. Real talk.
I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit.
But we're gonna be going live a little bit more often, man. I'm gonna put together a nice little broadcast where I can bring y'all up on the screen and we can
Basically,
talk.
a list of the contents that are on that CD.
This is a list of the contents that are on State's Exhibit 677
Yes, sir.
and State's Exhibit 680. Do you recognize that?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
That is a list of the calls as well as the numbers, dates, and times, and length of the calls, as well as the inmate's PIN and name.
And we see the name is Kevon White.
That's correct.
And the list of the State's Exhibit 680 correlates to the State's Exhibit 678 as well as 677.
Yes.
And when inmates are booked in, do you all log in their property?
Yes.
Why do you do that?
When they are booked in, they take their property, and then when they're released, they're given the property back. Not everything in the jail is allowed to be had. They switch them out in uniforms. Titus County, they wear oranges and things of that.
Showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 679. Do you recognize this?
I did.
What is this?
This is a fax from the Titus County Jail of Kevon White's property that he had on him at the time he was booked in.
And is that dated?
Yes.
What date is that?
That's November 23rd, 2020.
Now, are you familiar
I feel you, bro. Yeah, it's, hey man, clout is a hell of a drug when it comes to social media, man.
Yes.
Are you
But
also
I get you, bro. I understand, bro. I understand. Trust me.
Yes.
I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1144. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, it's the seizure report from Sergeant Hernandez.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna add you. Be on the lookout for Meadowbrook Montreal. I got you.
Your Honor, at this time, State offers State's Exhibit 677, 678, 679, and 680, as well as State's Exhibit 1144.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Dog grooming genius here, and I live.
For sure. One thing about me, I'm gonna grind and get mine. Salute to them boys, man. And I already talked to Charleston White, man. As soon as I get my channel to a certain milestone, he said he gonna give me a free interview, man. We already tapped in with Charleston White. And I'm almost there.
Your Honor, the defense is simply going to object. There are a number of calls on here that are totally related to any allegations that before this jury. So we would just be objecting to the voluminous nature of the calls. I know that there may be specific calls that the state tends to play. And we generally don't have an issue with those calls, but there are calls out there that have absolutely nothing to do with the bank. And so we would object to those.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep it strictly business with him.
677 in for record purposes at this point, and all the rest of the documents in for all purposes.
I don't have necessarily have an objection to that, Your Honor. I just would want to know.
We have an objection to that, we, admitted for record purposes on 677 that you're objecting to. Jail calls, there's jail calls.
I don't have an objection to it being admitted at this time for record purposes. I just want a point of clarification that I can do later. But I do want to get a point of clarification about, I guess, what calls are going to be.
Okay, that's a bit, man.
Neither do I.
That's a bit, man. I was just out there in Mississippi with D. Will Skip. We went to Alabama and we went to Atlanta, man. So salute to you and your movie, man. Salute to you and your movie, bro. God bless you, man. So right now the defense is objecting to a lot of the cell phone. I mean, not the cell phone, but the phone, the jail calls and shit that they got.
Hey, Mr. Nichols, I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibits that has been already admitted as State's Exhibit 675 and State's Exhibit 676. These have already been admitted. Do you recognize these photos?
Yes.
Okay, and then are these just tiny photos of the photos that you see in 675 and 676?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, shit. Hey, look, Sweet Pea, my record's so old it don't even pop up on my background no more. I'm clean. I ain't got in trouble in almost 20 years. You know, I'm focused on my family and getting this money and turning up on this content. Real talk. And Alex, I know, yeah, they done changed the laws out here, but see, I don't indulge. You know what I'm talking about? I don't indulge, so I ain't worried about it. But to anybody out there that do indulge, be careful. Be careful. Cause they handing out time for just a little piece of joint out there. I mean.
That was collected from Mr. King on the night or the early morning hours of November 23rd.
Yes, ma'am.
We see that there are 28 $100 bills.
Yes.
Well, I ain't married, but I do got somebody I'm dating.
Yes.
I'll talk to him about it.
$10 bills.
Yes.
354 $5 bills.
That's why I said I can't make no promises. I gotta make sure everything is everything. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm definitely gonna hit you up.
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly. Sir.
Yeah, I know these southern states, man, they conservative, man. They don't be playing. Texas gonna be the last people to legalize weed. You see, they didn't revamp the law, so there ain't gonna be no time soon when they gonna legalize the Zaza. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, Sweet Pea, I'll see you later. Y'all take care, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll be live again soon. Well, y'all stay on the lookout. Turn that notification bell on. That way y'all don't miss out. Turn that notification bell on. That way y'all don't miss out on none of the content. Y'all be able to stay in tune with what's going on out here in the DFW. And I'll be dropping more content for this MO3 case. So even though if I'm not live at certain times, just know you will get the good updates. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? We will be giving you out the updates, man. Don't hesitate. Tap in with your kinfolk, with your cousin, with your homeboy, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna hit y'all on back end. So yeah, whatever they drop that's important, I'm gonna drop it right here, man. Salute y'all.